Hey guys, it's Sept, and today I will be making a Sakura Waterfall. Sakura is basically a theme that uses white and pink on the caps and has beige on the body. I made this, originally had this theme for a KT I have made a while back, so I decided to try it on a waterfall and see how it would go, and it turned out pretty well. So I'm going to try to make it again, but this time you guys get to watch. It's pretty I think it was pretty daunting when I first wanted to make one because like cutting Dr. Grips straight for me is pretty difficult. So yeah, time to make a Sakura waterfall. So here is my original Sakura waterfall, and here is my current one. As you can see, this one is slightly more consistent compared to my previous one. I know the cuts look really clean in those photos, but the problem is because I use tape, sometimes I didn't cut it like exactly the same. So this one's more consistent. I tried to cut these ends a little bit longer than my last one. However, I don't think it looks nearly as good with the longer cuts than my original one. I tend to like my waterfalls to stick out from the ends a little bit. As you can see, I can squish it a little on the ends. So this was pretty interesting. I was actually very scared to do this on camera because I was afraid of making a lot of mistakes, and I made a couple. As you can see, like this Dr. Grip here isn't nearly as straight as this one. This one is pretty straight all around. So yeah, I felt like this was more consistent, but this one definitely looks a whole lot better with the shorter Dr. Grips on the ends than this one does. This one has longer ones on the ends. So this one was a little bit of an experiment. I've also never cut like that before with the little tape thing, so I thought that was really helpful to keep this video from getting too long, because that's what my main concern was from it, to keep it from getting too long. I definitely think this look is much better than this longer look, although it looks still pretty good. It's just this longer Dr. Grip is starting to not look so hot. But yeah, that's basically how I make a Sakura waterfall. It's pretty fun. It takes a lot of materials, so be careful. Like, as you can see, I have like ink already on my hands. Be careful when you're making this mod. Make sure you try to cut your Dr. Grips as straight as possible. As you saw earlier, I was trying to line it up and then make sure that I cut straight, or else like you're gonna have a bad time. It's gonna be pretty awful to make this mod. basically try to get all your sections even except for the last part. So even on this one, the ends are a little bit longer. But basically all you want to do is make sure that all these 3 sections are about the same. So like they're about the same on these sides, but make sure your last one's slightly longer. So yeah, do not cut it too long. I try to cut it too long and it really does not look very good on these one. So, or this one. So yeah, those are my 2 Sakura waterfalls. I hope you enjoy this vid, and I'll see you guys next time.